collapse of Ben Ali's regime. Now they believe the former president's allies are still in power, colluding for his return.
The government has to go, along with all those who served under the former president. They have to look after the poor in our provinces by creating job opportunities. We, the youth of Tunisia, need government assistance.
Some of these protesters have started a hunger strike. Their fight is gaining momentum, but the government seems unwilling to give them any concessions. Hashim Al Jazeera, Tunis.
And that is where we go live now, joining Nazanin Moshiri, who's there. Is it at all likely that on the agenda for this cabinet meeting will be a government resignation, giving in to what the protesters want?
Well, that's definitely what people here want and have been calling for all day. What we understand is happening at this cabinet meeting, which is a short distance from where we are right now in the government compound here in Tunis. They're discussing the possibility of a reshuffle. Now, there are key figures within the coalition government who belong to the former ruling party. Some of them resigned from the former ruling party, but they are very much associated with Ben Ali and his regime, including Prime Minister Mohamed GANNOUCHI. He is viewed as some by a good man, but by others as too close to that former regime. Interestingly, just a short while ago, a very important army chief, Rashid Omar, addressed the crowd. Now, he is viewed and respected here because he is one of the few people here who refused to shoot upon the protesters, and he was actually put under house arrest by Ben Ali because of that refusal. Mohamed GANNOUCHI, the Prime Minister, reinstated him, and he is now Chief of Staff of the army. He's trying to calm the situation here because it could potentially be volatile. People here have been peaceful so far, but the crowds are growing in numbers, people coming in from rural areas, and their demands and the sounds of what their demands are growing as well.
If this head of the army is saying that he will, quote, defend the revolution, and we then see police and other security officials firing tear gas using water cannon, does that seem to imply that there is some kind of standoff between the different branches of the security forces there?
I think people do view the police and the army differently, but we have seen many members of the police joining the protests in the last few days, actually coming out and also saying, we are with the people. The people who were using tear gas and water cannon to disperse the crowds are really security forces, which are working closely with the coalition government and trying to stop crowds from getting at ministers who are trying to arrive. Now, there's been a lot of pressure on this government.
Indeed. Nazanin, thank you very much.